Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti, discendat super vos, et maniat semper.
With the official visit of Pope Leo XIV in April 2026, Cameroon is about to crystallize its role as a centerpiece for the Catholic Church in Africa. On top of this one, we have had two visits by Pope John Paul II in 1985 and in 1995, and equally Pope Benedict XVI in 2009. So, what explains the frequent visits of pontiffs on Cameroonian soil when some countries in Africa have not even had one papal visit? The reasons span from religious significance, political mediation, and Cameroon's unique status as a heart of Africa. Furthermore, and besides its central location, Cameroon is often chosen for major continental announcements owing to its bilingual nature of English and French. In fact, the Vatican views the country, and rightly so, as a microcosm of Africa, what is known generally in Cameroon as Africa in miniature. In specific terms, what was the purpose of Pope John Paul II's second visit in 1995? He came round specifically to sign and proclaim Ecclesia in Africa, a landmark document that set the strategy for the Church across the entire African continent. Meanwhile, Pope Benedict XVI came calling 14 years after to release the working document, also known as Instrumentum Laboris, for the Second Special Assembly for Africa, thus rendering Cameroon the starting point for a new era of African synods. That's to say, papal visits to Cameroon are rarely just about prayer. They are often timed to address deep-seated social and political tensions. For example, in both 2009 Pope Benedict XVI visit, and notably in 2026 with Pope Leo XIV, the popes have focused on the conflict in the northwest and southwest regions. By including Bamenda on his itinerary, Pope Leo XIV is sending a powerful symbolic message of solidarity with those affected by the decade-long civil unrest. The Vatican often uses these visits to encourage national cohesion and dialogue between the government and opposition leaders. The other reason has to do with a vibrant, exploding, and growing Catholicism in Cameroon, while it is declining in parts of Europe and the Americas. We need not also lose sight of the fact that nearly 40% of the Cameroonian population, that is about 10 million people, identify themselves as Catholics. No one can equally ignore that the Church in Cameroon runs a massive network of schools and hospitals, including the Catholic University of Central Africa. Pope's visit to strengthen these institutions, which also contribute significant social services to Cameroonians without exception. In short, the papal visits highlight the strong ties between the Vatican and Cameroon, given that the Catholic Church plays a significant role in the public life of Cameroonians. The upcoming visit by Pope Leo XIV is expected to focus on peace, justice, and national unity, especially amid the Anglophone crisis.